Have you enjoyed this so far? Great storytellers, yeah. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you, yeah. Thank you for being here and listening. Morty, if I go ahead and introduce you, you'll wait till Steve gets back, won't you? Sure. You'll stall and wait till he gets back. So I'm going to go ahead. Steve will be back soon. Tom Mortensen, Morty, a college nickname that never went away and still dogs him today, has spent a lifetime looking for love in all the wrong places. He is currently hard at work on his first novel, Gone for the Summer, a throwback to the old surf movies of the 60s, something he refers to as a Gidget tale with a twist. He loves his dog, Oakley. He loves the kids and staff he works with daily at Jerry Whitson Elementary, and he openly admits that he is musically clueless, which makes him rate the Partridge Family as one of the best bands of all time. Really? All right, here he is, Morty Mortensen.
And I'm wearing my lucky Partridge Family shirt. So somewhere around the time that girls stopped having cooties, life changed. And I know, this is not a big lightning bolt idea, but life changed. I had questions. Things like, do I have a type? What is my type? Well, back then, Charlie's Angels, they were my type. Everyone was on the Farrah Fawcett bandwagon back then. But I sort of looked at it differently. I always had Jacqueline Smith at the top, Kate Jackson, and then Farrah Fawcett. Maybe blondes were not my thing. No offense, anybody? But Farrah Fawcett was married to the $6 million man. I was lucky if I had $6 at one time. Wonderama changed my life. Does anybody remember a show called Wonderama? This was on Sunday mornings, and it was kind of a kid variety show. And you had a host, his name was Bob McAllister. The studio audience was made up of kids. And they would have special guest stars each week, usually the teen pop idols or whatever. The Bay City Rollers were on there at one time. But on this one particular Sunday, I fell in love. Her name was Julie. She had blonde hair. Maybe blondes were my thing. She had this really cheeky, toothy smile. She had these beautiful, beautiful ears. Perfect, round ears. Spaced equidistantly atop her head, just in the back. Julie was a Mouseketeer. Now, this was the time when Disney had reinvented the Mickey Mouse Club. Annette Funicello was long gone, and it was the all-new Mickey Mouse Club. And I was in love. I needed to meet Julie. How was I going to do this? Also on Sundays, we always got our Sunday paper delivered. And inside the Sunday paper, beyond the coupons and circulars and all that stuff, came a little TV magazine. And inside the TV magazine, on the inside cover, there was a little Q&A. Readers would write in questions about their favorite stars. Some of them pretty ridiculous. How high can Lee Majors really jump? What is Farrah Fawcett's favorite time of day? I thought maybe I can write in and ask a question about the Mouseketeers. Now, I could not zero in on Julie, because that would make me all stalker-like. So I wrote a little letter, I put it in an envelope, I sent it in the mail. The next week, our Sunday paper is delivered. I was never up that early on Sunday morning, but I was that Sunday morning. I took the paper, I opened it up, took the TV magazine out, looked. No, my question was not there. How am I going to meet Julie? A few later, I come home from school, and on the dining room table is a flat manila envelope addressed to me from Burbank, California. I open up the envelope, and the first thing I take out is this really nice little glossy picture of all of the Mouseketeers. And it's got them all on there, little tiny circles, like little tiny headshots. And underneath it's got all their names: Julie, Kelly, Mindy, Allison, Lisa. I don't remember any of the boys' names. But I'm still no closer to meeting Julie. I go deeper into the envelope, and there's like a press kit of sorts. And in that press kit, there's little mini bios of each of the Mouseketeers. Julie Piekarski, Florissant, Missouri. I get on my bike. I drive up a couple blocks to the phone booth, one of those big, tall phone booths, glass phone booths that Superman would use whenever he needed to. I go in the phone booth, I shut the door, and I'm looking around. I want to make sure nobody sees me, nobody can hear me. And I dial the operator. Yes, operator, I'd like the number for a Julie Piekarski, Florissant, Missouri. I'm sorry, we don't have a listing for a Julie Piekarski. I do have an A Piekarski. That's it! Yes! That's it! Hold for the number, please. I have nothing that I'm going to write on, so she tells me the number. 314, no. I get back on my bike and I'm driving home. 314, no. 314, no. 314, no. I get to the front of the house, I throw the bike down on the lawn, I run up the stairs, open the door, 314, no. 314, and I'm running up the stairs to my bedroom, 314, no. I can't find anything to write on. I can't find anything. There's no paper anywhere. I don't know why. I never did my homework anyway. I grab a pen and I write it on the wall. 314. No. Now back then, long distance was a thing. You did not make long distance calls until after 7 o'clock at night. So I waited until 7 o'clock on the dot, and then I gave it another 34 seconds to make sure I was right there in that saving zone. And I dialed Julie's number. And it rang. Hello? Yeah, hi, is Julie there? Sure, who's calling? This is Tom from New York. Sure, hold on 1 second, please. The New York thing, that was brilliant. She had just been in New York on Wonderama, so this must have been someone she knew. She came to the phone, and I don't remember any of the conversation except that we talked for at least 15 or 20 minutes. We exchanged addresses. We were pen pals now. She would send me letters of all the exciting things she was doing. I would send back letters of all the exciting things I was not doing. But I still needed to talk to her, and I couldn't deal with the long distance thing. I didn't have any money, and I was already going to be in trouble when the phone bill came for the one call. A friend of mine had a foolproof plan. Use the phone booth and charge it to your home phone. But isn't that just like calling from home? And he's like, no, you charge it to somebody else's home phone who's not home to accept the charges. Okay? There was one guy on the block we knew. He drove a Dodge Dart Swinger. He was never home during the day, probably at work. So I looked his number up in the phone book and I thought, great. Yes, hello, my name is Jack Rivelin. I'd like to charge this to my home phone. No, I'm sorry, there won't be anybody there to accept the charges right now. I'm in a phone booth. I don't have enough change for the call. Thank you. The phone rings. Hello? Yeah, hi, it's Tom. Is Julie there? Hold on. I made calls to Julie from every phone booth imaginable. For no reason at all. If I were walking down the street and there was a phone booth, I'm going to call Julie. I did this for weeks. weeks of free phone calls to Julie, and she was happy to hear from me. It was great. We were still pen pals. We were still exchanging numbers back and forth. Well, I got home from school one day, the phone's ringing. Hello? Yes, hi, this is the operator. Is Mr. or Mrs. Mortensen at home? No. Could you tell me a nice time to reach them? Never. I don't remember what happened after that. I don't remember the punishment. I don't remember the conversation. I don't remember the compensation. It was like a traumatic experience where everything is just gone. Shortly after that, the relationship with Julie ended because I'm sure it didn't take her mom long to connect the dots. He is a very, very bad person. And I look back on that now and I think to myself, is there a lesson to be learned here? No plan is foolproof. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Morty. Right on the money, timing wise. Yeah.